Hey guys, Brozan here. Gonna do an update on the air Dexxer. Hadn't visited this in a week or two. So we're up to tier 11 air aspect now. Doing really good on the Codex so far. Got 4 ranks in finisher and 4 ranks in shields. So we finally got Sunder and Wild to the point that I wanted to get them for our burst macro. Let's find something. This Hon Cake's a good example. So once this digs its way over here. Oh, come on, dude. I know you're going to dig. There we go. Now we're going to hit our burst. It's a bad example because we've propped, but we're going wild. Switch over to wild stance. Get some big hits in. Disable disarm. We'll try that again, this time without a proc. We'll do it on this guy. Well, we'll find something, I promise. There we go, Moss Giant. So we're going to run our burst macro. Push all the keys. Look at those big numbers. Our chain is setting us up to have 99% accuracy and 50% swing speed. I just want to make sure we hit every single time. That's allowing me to do the wild swings. Oh, I zoomed out. Let's get this bedroom cultist. We do not want to waste our burst on him. No magic pot up, definitely fix that. So we want to use our buffs as soon as this world's done saving. We want to kill the cultist and then use our disarm on the demon because we want to burst the demon down. We want to make sure we always save enough shift points here to cast the poison thing. Here goes burst. Watch these numbers. 202 regular hits. And this is with no plus damage links. We do use Shield Bash instead of Bulwark. Bulwark's really, it's strong holding still, but you gotta hold still. Again, we're clicking those manually because we don't want to waste our disarm. Oh, this is really bad luck on this guy. Usually they don't poison this often. Let's punch this guy in the face. We're going to disarm on him because we're low health. I want him dead. That's going to be a problem. Probably going to leave. We'll come back. We'll see if we can wear the Deathstalk out. Deathstalks have that really, really nasty chew you up ability that poisons you and screws you in every way possible. Not worth using a disarm because they die pretty easy. I'd rather keep our disarm in case. We do use Shatter Finisher. I don't think that should be a surprise to anybody. You should really have Circle of Trans on a hotkey if you don't. Probably one of those hotkeys that will save your life many times over. Again, we're making sure we keep this buff up always while we're fighting these guys. It's about half health, so we're not going to use our new disarm. We'll have a finisher soon. This is an anatomy build, so we hit a finisher on every high health mob. Get in here and finish looting. These rocks are so confusing. Come on, Pathfind. I don't remember which one I looted and which one I didn't. There it is. And kill this Fungaloid. You can dance their spores. I felt too. We're poisoned. No sense in dancing on that. I'm going to turn that disarm off. And by the time we get to it, it'll be half health. Not a very hard target to kill anyway. I'm not going to use my buffs here. I want to reset my burst macro. So I'll kill this a little bit slower, but not that much slower. We just saw a spider come down, so that means these are going to be despawned up here. We're going to see if we can find Tarathians. I've got to quit zooming out. It messes up my roping. Same thing with these guys. Got to keep a poison necro thingy up. Or shiv thingy. You can tell I use necro on my necro. These guys are not worth killing. They have so much health. So is it the fastest build in the game? Yeah, maybe. At tier 14 and a couple more links. I think at tier 14 I probably drop resisting spells off the template. I like to attack these guys before I get close in case they waste their charge. That charge is so dodgeable. It's ridiculous. 900 gold for these guys. As far as Dexxer targets go, they're beautiful. That's what I get for talking shit. We are going to use our disarm on this guy. Sometimes we'll skip it on Runesmith, but no targets up down here. You can see that whole going wild thing really bumps my damage. I go from Sunder, which is 4% per rank, times 5, so 20%, to Wild, which is 8% times 5, which is 40. 20% extra damage for switching over. And we're not losing anything by doing it. Because when they're disarmed, they have less defense, which means we'll hit more often. I failed the disarm. Let's look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at our melee. Our chance to hit 97.38. And we failed that. I'm using a Vank weapon, surpassingly accurate. If I was one tier up, I'd be at 100%. But when you go to buying Vanks, tiering up is expensive. It's an acceptable risk, in my opinion, but you did see it fail me there. These guys suck. You gotta dance around them. Well, not when you do that. Proc into finisher. And these witches, they do too much damage for what they are. They die quick, but man, they will burst your ass. See that? I got a second one on me, that's what happened. Don't be a Brozan, that was dumb. I wasted my disarm because I wasn't paying attention to it. This spot right here, you can rope to there. kind of a silly place to rope, but you can't rope to that corner, which is where you think you could. I thought that would lose aggro. Let's just kill this guy. There we go. Let that guy take the aggro. Might as well disarm because we're resetting. Ideally, I should have went back to the demon spawn, but I wanted to show that rope spot. His fury subsides. It's weird how valuable certain targets are because of how quick they die. So rope right here. Those harpies aren't worth messing with. They die quick, but the burst potential is just screw that. Oh, we're up to 30,000 gold. Strange behavior, but once you get to like 415 or 420 weight, you can't unequip your weapon into your pack anymore, even if you've got a strength pot. So I always like to leave around 420s. I bring 3 strength pots, which gives me plenty of... Sorry. Run the macro here. I don't like fungaloids. Even though they're easy to deal with, I just don't like them. I guess it's from all that time boating and watching them poison my crew. See if we can't lure this cultist out. I do not want to fight 2 of them at once and that Deathstalker. Good deal. Oh shit! Fuck me! I forgot to turn off the disarm. Oh, that was a waste. It's just gonna take longer to kill this demon, which means we're gonna take more damage. Drink our strength pot here. That looks bad, but I've actually got like 70 health. It's gonna drink that pot. Not doing anything fancy here. We're just fixing our cooldown mess. We're gonna have to hit him. We may just disarm him. I don't know. Nah, screw it. Rock to the rescue. Now, let's not aggro that guy, and let's kill this guy. There we go. Now we can properly kill this guy. About to lose that. This is why I hate being desynced on all this. Now everything down here is screwed up. We're gonna go kill this lichenoid, whatever he is. And we're gonna not use any of our burst because we want to just reset all our crap. This is a horrible spot to stand. Should be more red aware. I really shouldn't fight him over here. If a red came in, he could run right here and cut off either of my paths. We're up to 436 weight. That means this needs to be our last one. We're going to re-strength here because it's kind of a pain in the ass to there we go. That looks good. Let's get the hell out of here. 450 of 460. This is kind of dangerous because we can't pull our staff off to heal pot. So I would recommend not doing what I'm doing here. Should have ideally stopped at like 420, but money. Hit this gate. You should have a gate hotkey if you don't. Get home. Do it all over again. You guys can see me run into a dungeon now. Alright, we are redone. Check, make sure we don't have anything in our pouches. I like to keep a multitude of pouches, that way you keep the thieves guessing. I used up my my oil. Oh shit, do I have an air oil? I am looking at Fokies. Thank you. You might wonder why I don't put my oil in a trapped pouch. It's because I'm lazy. I don't like having to open the pouches to find my oil to see how many charges I have. And when I switch back over to my boating echo, I don't take an oil out for a Nox mage. So then I'll forget it in a pouch and I'll sink and I'll lose it and I'll be pissed off. Talked about this in our last video, but you should rope almost constantly. It's not one of those things that like, oh, be hyper efficient. No, it's because when PvP happens, you want to know I can rope around this corner. See, that location was blocked. It's not something you would know if you hadn't been roping a lot. Can't see there. See that little heel? Blocks line of sight for rope. It's kind of dumb, but unless you practice this a lot, you don't know that. It's nice to kill these guys on the way in, but there's going to be a spider there, and I don't want to juke around those stupid ground bursts. Do a rope spot right here. We're going to kill this harpy because she has the chance to get down here and mess up our... Gotta love that burst. It just gets better as we get higher. Aspect and Codex and all that. Being careful here to just engage one. We'll turn disarm off. I'll scrape that up. I don't have a hotkey just for disarm, it's on the first one.